Hello students and welcome back to our frequently asked questions video series. In this second video I'm going to cover one question for this week that comes up a lot in my experience that students ask me, and the question here is learning English a life skill? And my answer to that question is pretty simple. Yes, it is a life skill. I believe that since English is a global language, which I talked about in our previous FAQ video, it's a global language that, there's over 400 million speakers, native speakers of the language, maybe 450 million, give or take. There's a lot, into the hundreds of millions. And on top of that, you have at least, I believe the statistic is 2 billion people learning English as their second language. So I believe it is a life skill. You know, English is a language of commerce, of industry. In higher education, a lot of the best universities of the world have their classes in English. A lot of the major Fortune 500 companies use English as their business language. A lot of the major economies in the world, whether it's the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, have English as one of their official languages. And if you're traveling to an English speaking country, or if you want to study in an English speaking country, or maybe live in an English speaking country, I do believe I do believe that learning English is a life skill that it will serve you well. Now, you don't have to be fluent in the language, you don't have to become proficient, but maybe you want to learn how to say hello or thank you, or know how to go to the grocery store or open a bank account, or even just communicate with people from English speaking countries. I think it can serve you well, whether it's for helping with your business, finding a job outside of your own country, and maybe in the English speaking world. And I think, similar to French, Spanish, Arabic, Chinese, other major languages, learning languages, even if it's not English, is a life skill. It will serve you well. You'll never know. You never know when it's going to come in handy. For me, obviously, English is my native language. I was, born or grew up with the language, so I know it well. That's why I'm a teacher in it. But even for me, when I travel to a non-English speaking country, it's great when I can communicate in English with folks as well. It helps make friends a little bit easier. Even if not, I don't mind learning their language as well to help communicate. It's really about respect at the end of the day, and just putting in that little extra effort to make yourself understood and make yourself a little bit more comfortable in that country, or in that community. Now, I believe that learning any language is a life skill, a second or third language, even more of a life skill, because there are many benefits to finding a job, to getting into a good school where English might be the language of instruction. And it helps in commerce, in trade, in international relations. So English is a predominant language, so I do believe it is a life skill. It does involve some skill. It takes, as you guys know, it takes months or even years to learn a language. So I believe it is useful to learn English. I think it helps just in business and in making friends, and in kind of helping yourself, helping your mind. It really exercises your mind's capabilities. It exercises those brain muscles. And I really think that learning any language, including English, will serve you well in life, whatever you choose to do with it. So the answer to my question is learning English a life skill? Yes, it is a life skill. That's why, just to plug my course here on our YouTube channel, but I really recommend our English for Livelihoods course, available for enrollment. If you want to learn how English can be used in daily life, whether that's running errands, going to the grocery store, or opening a bank account, I really encourage you, if you agree with me that learning English is a life skill, please don't hesitate to inquire more about this online course that we offer at English from A to Z. I think it'll be very advantageous, if you believe English is a life skill, to learn about how you use it for different daily life activities, or for tasks that you need English for. So I recommend that you enroll in the course. As always, we offer demo lessons as well within the course, so you can try it out for a week for free of charge. So that's my little plug for our English for Livelihoods course. I think it's great, and I think it'll serve you well. And again, I'm really happy to answer these questions. Please let me know if you have any other questions. I'd like to expand on this frequently asked questions series. And I hope to be back again soon with another FAQ for me to answer. And if you have any questions or comments, please let us know with this video page below if you have any other questions for me. So thanks a lot. My name is Ben with English from A to Z, and I'll see you in another video soon. Take care now. Bye-bye all.